everyone, today I'm going to be hooking up my new amplifier. It's a PYLE PT590AU. It's a 5.1 channel, 350 watt unit. We're going to hook it up through HDMI through the TV, and we're also going to hook it up to some speakers and check out some of the other features too. Okay, here we've got the front of the amplifier. I'm going to start here. We have the tuner knob. We have the master volume over here. We have the power button, ever so important. Here we have a USB input or an SD card input. Here we've got a mic 1 and 2 volume knobs and a master mic knob. Here's your mic 1 and mic 2 inputs. And over here you have echo for the mics and mic treble and mic bass. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the back of the unit. I'm going to start here with the obvious power cable. We have the fan, which is on and blowing right now. Right here we have the speaker wire in input or out inputs. You have the options for all your different channels for surround sound. You could do HDMI inputs here, and then you also have a HDMI out. And here we have RCA auxiliary ins. You can do FM antenna here and AM antenna here. And here we have the SW out, which is an RCA output that could go, if you put the amplifier into a rack of units, it would synchronize the power so you could turn everything on with one button. Okay, I've just hooked up my speakers here. I'm going to hook it up and make it real nice later. But so you can see, here's our speaker outputs here. In order to connect the wires, you untwist these little knobs until they come loose, and you can pop in a clip or a bare wire. Right now I've got the two front channels that I'm using. And we come over here to my speakers, and my speaker wire just pops right in the back here. And I'm going to turn this up so you guys can hear what it sounds like.
My tongue is on the inside of some other girl's teeth. You tell your boyfriend. He says he's got beef.
Okay, I've got here an RCA adapter cable. If you want to use the auxiliary inputs, you're going to have to get a separate RCA cable to do that. This is an RCA to 1/8 inch, so I can plug into my iPhone. I'm going to play some music so you guys can hear it. And to use these inputs, you need to push the auxiliary button on the front of the unit. If you're thinking about using this unit to make a home theater system, this is what you'll have to do. You have to take the HDMI cable from the HDMI out on your television and go into the back of the unit into one of the 4 HDMI inputs, like this. Okay, if you guys are radio listeners, we have 2 antenna inputs on the back here. This one's the FM and the AM. The unit does come with an FM antenna and an AM antenna. This is your FM, and it looks a little funny with the square plug on the back, but it does fit right here into the FM plug. And that's how you do that and run your wires so you get your signal. The unit also comes with 2 AAA batteries so you can run your remote. And you guys will be all set to go once you get it set up. Okay, on the front here we have mode buttons. If you want to toggle between your home theater system, you have all your HDMIs right here. There are buttons below each of the labels. It's a little bright today, so it's hard to see the display, but a little bit darker, it looks great. Over here we have your auxiliary, your FM and AM, and your USB or SD. And then if we move on here to the remote, you've got all sorts of control from here. You've got your radio scan buttons here. You can control all your auxiliary and HDMI inputs from these blue buttons here. These buttons here control your surround sound. You've got 2.1, 3.1, and 5.1. Obviously your volume, and you've got treble and bass and left and right channel, as well as a mute button. Down here you've got controls in this row for your USB or SD card if you're scanning through files on your MP3s. And on the bottom you've got more controls for the speakers if you've got them hooked up to all your surround speakers for all the different channels. Alright guys, that was my how-to video for my new amplifier. Remember, it's a PYLE PT590AU. You can see it's got tons of choices for your home theater or your MP3 listening. And if you'd like to check it out, here it is. We'll turn it up.